So I have a feeling that Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to be delayed again, and if you're wondering why I feel that way, I guess I'll explain from the beginning. Around 2 years ago in October, Red Dead Redemption 2's trailer first launched, and it's the first trailer we still have. We don't have a second one or a third one, and I'll explain the rest later on, but the first trailer released. It gave us a little bit of something to work on. We know that Dutch van der Linde is the gang leader again, so yeah, we got that. Other than that, it's just the rest that are cinematic scenes and other characters we don't know about, and it shows us what the game's graphics look like and what it's going to be like. But like I said, we don't exactly have much to work on besides the fact that the character's name is Arthur, and I guess he's like a debt collector, and you have Dutch van der Linde running the gang, some woman that we don't even know her name. Yeah, it didn't really give us much to work by. But anyways, that was mostly what the trailer was about. Let's fast forward to late 2017. In late 2017, we get I guess you can call it a newswire depending on where you looked at it. We got a newswire post from Rockstar Games and a few screenshots saying that the game has been delayed, and it has been delayed until spring 2018. So we could have originally had this game fall 2017 like it was originally supposed to be released, but Rockstar Games decided, I guess it could be two things. Either A, they could be polishing it like they claim they are, or B, they're trying to find more ways to get microtransactions out of it, which I'll get onto later, but like I said, they delayed it. So either way, we had to wait. And ever since then, we haven't really got any type of news. We haven't gotten any other screenshots, we haven't gotten any other trailers, and spring, it's already 2018. Spring will be here in a few months, probably 5 or 6. So, where's Rockstar Games with any type of news, anything? Be honest, it doesn't matter what I say because look at what we have right here. Here's a comment I posted a year ago on Rockstar Games' video about how we should get Vice City Stories on mobile, and nobody really gave it thumbs up, nobody gave a fuck, and we still don't have Vice City Stories on mobile. And if you look at this one I posted 5 days ago, I posted a comment saying that I can orgasm faster than the video gets to the point. And holy shit, almost 600 likes. You could tell me that if I posted a comment about my orgasm, that people would like it 500 times or 500 different people. I would not believe it in any way, shape, or form, but I've seen it all. People care about my orgasm more than they care about anything else. One time these likes could have been used. They could have been used to bring Vice City Stories to mobile. But instead, it was a different group of people that only cared about my orgasm. Oh, and if you don't know what an orgasm is, here's a safe picture drawn by Melted. This should demonstrate clearly what an orgasm means. But in all seriousness, Rockstar Games wouldn't give a shit about a little YouTuber like me and what I had to say. Now, that doesn't make me upset because I'm a small YouTuber. It just means that since I don't have a big following, not much word's going to get out because people aren't going to be enraged about my opinion. If I have something to say about the game being broken, nobody's going to really care. If someone like Mr. Boss has something to say about the game broken, or Bruffy, because they have a lot of following, then Rockstar Games going to change it just like that. So that's all it comes down to, is if you have a big enough following. I never really wanted to be big, that's part of my thing, but I have helped YouTubers out like Vadim M. I don't think that he's popularly big like Mr. Boss for the win, but I actually helped him out in a lot of his very early videos because I'm into what he's into, which is that beta stuff. I like to see what was in the past games and what they changed, and I knew a lot of stuff that Vadim M didn't know. So at the beginning, when I had a different username, I gave him the info, like in his Vice City videos. All those were mostly done with info help from me. Not trying to brag or anything, but yeah, I help some people, I just don't take the credit, and because of that, I'm not that big, but I'm okay with it because it's the position I want to be in. But anyways, what will happen if Red Dead Redemption 2 does get delayed on fall this year? Well, I'll tell you one thing for sure. I will be pissed as a motherfucker about to smash anything next to me because I've been waiting for... Well, let's see. Red Dead Redemption came out 2010. 2012 was when I stopped playing it because people started to become mod and trash and use God mod with explosive bullets that were infinite. So I decided to quit and leave forever. And when I decided to join back a year or two later, that's when I realized that the public lobbies were infested with dead bodies that were somewhat alive. I mean, it's you guys seen the videos before, right? I don't think I've uploaded it, but there was ways to get money in RP where you could shoot these bodies on the ground and they'd give you infinite RP if you stayed in that position, but the cops would try to kill you because every time you shot one bullet into the dude, it would count as you shooting him 5 billion times and the little thing wouldn't stop. It's kind of weird. You got to look it up on YouTube to see what I mean, but you could shoot him and the body would help you level up, and that kind of ruined the game, so I said fuck it. But it wasn't because of the dead body thing, because I prestiged level 5, rank 50 around 2 times. I think it was 2 times on 360, and on the PS3, that's when I went into there and they had a modded lobby. So when I shot the dead body, it was a dream getting my fucking 5th prestige back. But what ruined it for me was the fact that every time you joined a lobby and you tried to do a gang hideout, it would complete it before you even did anything. You'd like go to the gang hideout, it would say complete, retry. You can click it again, complete, retry, click it again, complete, retry, and you'd be earning these points and you'd be like, what the fuck? So you'd walk away, you go back to the area where the gang hideout was, and do the same thing. The lobbies were infested or infected, whatever you want to fucking call it. Pretty much both, with these glitched bodies and these exploits to get RP. So yeah, the game was ruined since then, and ever since then I wanted a new Red Dead. So if it gets delayed, I will be pissed. As for the rest of the world, knowing that there's a lot of subhuman things on the internet, people will just flip out, rant about it, call Rockstar Games every name in the book, cancel their pre-orders, and around 3 or 4 months they'll forget about it. Or they'll probably forget about it sooner, as soon as Rockstar releases a cool screenshot of the new Red Dead coming out, like a golden gun with different finishes, or maybe what do they call those things where they kick the horses with the little things on their boots and the spikes? They might have little customized golden ones like that with little diamonds and little things you could put on it, and a bunch of other customizable items for your clothes. I could definitely see that being a thing in Red Dead, where you can customize your clothes and other things like that. So maybe they'll show that off and people have their little temper tantrum go away. But for me, I won't forget. I'll be fucking pissed off for a very long time. Either way, it won't matter because GTA Online will still be alive, and that's one of the things I think is Rockstar Games only delayed it so they can expand the shark card life. Because, you know, if they can delay Red Dead Redemption, that gives them more time to put out GTA Online DLC, and they can put more DLC out for GTA Online. That means that they could sell more shark cards. I don't know why people buy those fucking things. Every single thing I bought from the game in this game has been from me working my ass off really hard, so if I could do that, I don't see why people can't. And even I don't play GTA Online that much. I got so burnt out, I'll probably play it like 3 or 4 hours a day. So you don't have to play it that long to fucking get a lot of money. You just gotta know the right things. Not justifying it, the fucking payouts still suck. Everything that pays out sucks dick, but you know, it's not like extremely hard to where you have to go and buy a shark card. You can make $1 million in probably 2 or 3 days. So yeah, there's that. Or if you have a better strategy and you really want to work and spend some time in it, then yeah, maybe it's possible in 1 or 2 days. But I'm just saying, for simplers that complain they have a job and, you know, wife and all that shit that regular people have, for those people. But does it matter? In the end, no, I guess, because the game will still be delayed. So we'll have all the time in the world, even if we don't have time. But in the end, all I ask for is a pure, microtransaction free, skilled, fun game. No off the radar, no explosive bullets, no grinding hours and hours upon the day just to afford 1 or 2 items in the game. I want it to be like Red Dead Redemption 2. And I want there to be a friendly free roam so I don't have to worry about being at the end of someone's scope every 2 seconds while I'm just exploring the wilderness. Is that anything really hard to ask for? It's not. And it can happen. And if it does happen, I'll tell you what I'll be doing most of my time in Red Dead. I'll hop in those friendly free roam sessions, join random people's posses, roll up a blunt, smoke one, and start shooting at the cops with randoms. That was some fun shit to do back in the day, and if the game is the same, can't wait to do that over again. Anyways, fuck it. Whatever happens, happens.